Hey guys, Aezuhfy here, and welcome back to another video. I have a lot of explaining to do, and this is kind of a long story, so there's just some Fortnite gameplay in the background. And that gameplay is me, Quiet Killa, Fear the KD, and a random squad fill. And I did pretty good in this game. Like, I don't play Fortnite that often, I don't play games that often. Like, I don't consider myself good, it's pretty low tier game. But, you know, compared to what the rest of you are used to seeing on YouTube, it's pretty mild, but it's what I have. So basically, I just want to talk about why my channel has become a roller coaster and why it always really has been. I started making YouTube videos in 2009, 2010, I believe, when I was 9 years old, and I was making animations. Those are all never to be seen again. That was on this channel as well. I really liked making movies and creating things, but I lost interest in that when I started playing video games, and YouTube gaming started becoming very popular in the late 2000s, early 2010s. But pretty much what happened is I really started making YouTube videos in 2015. I had videos on this channel before that of games, but those are all gone, privated or deleted. 2015 of March is where my first public video is at. I believe it's March, which the video was made way in February of 2015, but I had been doing things on YouTube for a while before that. And I uploaded some PvP montages, and for whatever reason I was really obsessed with the game Portal and remixes from Portal. I don't know why. If you watch like any of my first five, like no, my first four PvP highlights, it's like really strange music. It's like remixed music from Portal. I don't know why. I don't know why I was so into it. I just really like the game Portal, Portal 2 as well. But anyway, I started making videos and I was like having a blast. I was meeting people, and back then I started doing Twitch, and I really liked Twitch. And Minecraft on Twitch was so popular. The console, Xbox One and PS4 Minecraft. I don't know about PS4 Minecraft, but I know Xbox One Minecraft had its own separate like game section on Twitch. So it brought a lot of exposure to people in the community, and that's how I built a lot of the Xbox One UHC community. And like that's how I met people, met some of my best friends. And then I was just uploading VODs for a long time on the channel in the summer of 2015, and I started my freshman year of high school that fall, and I kept going with YouTube, and I kind of got sick of Minecraft, went to play Call of Duty Black Ops 3. I was really excited for the game. I left Minecraft for a few months, but I still uploaded some like videos like that were just on the hard drive at the time, and I came back to the game around Christmas time of 2015, and 1.8 had come out on Xbox, and everyone was playing, and Kyvan had just come to the Xbox One, and like a bunch of his friends, and then a bunch of like people just out of nowhere. There's a huge surge in players, because there was like 20 of us at the most, like in like a solid community, 10 of us in like our exclusive community known as Velocity, which was like our little group or whatever name that we called ourselves. I know it's stupid, but whatever. We were I don't know. And I don't know, I was like up and down with YouTube, and at the time I was like worried about people in my real life, which was the first time I had worried about it. I was worried about people in my real life, certain people in my real life, finding out about my channel and like seeing it and being like, oh. But I didn't worry about it too much, and it was like the first real time I had worried about it. Going into 2016, like my life was changing very fast. A lot of crazy things were happening, and I wasn't sure what I really wanted to do, but I continued doing YouTube and playing Minecraft because I kind of still liked the game. I liked it. I had like quit, and I'd gone back and forth between Minecraft and Black Ops 3, strictly playing. And then eventually I got sick of Black Ops 3 when they added supply drop weapons, and I had a season pass and everything. Couldn't use any of the supply drop weapons, never got anything too good out of them. So that really ticked me off. And so I went back to Minecraft and started PvPing and started trying a little bit more, and then I went to play survival for a little bit from like March through May while I waited for my Elgato and editing software to like get all set up, because like I couldn't find an editing software and I didn't want to spend hundreds of dollars on Vegas, but I found an alternative which I still use today and I'm using to make this video right now too. But besides that, I really came back in like May of 2016, started playing a lot more, started recording, started doing UHC highlights, and I was enjoying the game. I was having fun in the community. Everyone was like so nice to each other, and it was a little bit toxic, but there were so many players and everyone was chill, and it was so fun on console Minecraft. And I had already been playing PC for a long time, and I kind of just got stuck. I was at like 100 subs at this point in time. I kind of just got stuck in playing that one game. I couldn't upload anything else really, because that's just not where my channel started, unfortunately, which I didn't expect that to happen. But looking back at it now, I should have realized to add more variety would have been a better idea, because I pretty much turned my channel from the beginning into strictly Minecraft, just because it was the game I liked playing at the time, and I didn't know how to make Black Ops 3 videos entertaining, because I wasn't amazingly, outstandingly good, like compared to some people dropping like nuclears all the time and putting that in their gameplay. Like I was pretty good like when I was sweating a lot, but like I don't play to like not. I just play Call of Duty to like, you know, have fun. Like I was doing really well for a long time, but I didn't know how to make those videos different than every other video. So I turned to Minecraft because I knew I was good at it, and I could make some gameplays that would stand out from the rest of people based on my editing. Even though I wasn't amazing at the time, I knew I could make my videos stand out based on the editing. So that's what I got stuck into. And around July of 2016, I went through a pretty difficult point in my life for a few reasons. There's one big reason, but that's not really important. I was kind of stupid at the time. Like I was fine, but like I was just like demotivated, that's all. But I was really fine. So, but I still wanted to do YouTube because I really liked it, and I loved all the comments I would get, and I wasn't even that popular at the time, but the community knew who I was, and it was great. I like knew a lot of people pretty personally. Not personally, but I knew like a lot of people really specifically, and they would always leave the same comments, like llamas and a lot of the old EU community on Xbox One. Now, I continued playing, and I got into the game Undertale around this time too, and a lot of people know that because I used a lot of the music from that game, because it has great music. It was all made by one guy too, and some of it he made when he was like 15 years old, writing his own music. It's just, I don't know, it's good. And this is where like the problems start to begin. The fall of 2016, I was going into my sophomore year, and people in my real life, like at my school, were somehow discovering my channel. I had just hit 200 subs, and people in my real life were discovering my channel, and you know, they were like joking around, but I took it really serious. Like random, like people that weren't my friends, because like Quiet Killer obviously knew, like he was in some of my videos, and like that didn't bother me. But like other people would come to me and be like, "Hey, Minecraft YouTuber over here," and I was just like, "Oh no," and I got like so mad at this. I got so annoyed that, I mean, I shouldn't have even been mad, because like really, who cares what game anybody's playing? Like as long as like it's not weird. Like I don't know, Minecraft just had such a bad reputation that it like kind of made it like anybody that plays it you associate with like a antisocial 12-year-old that just like screams at the top of their lungs when you like blow up their house or something in the game. So that I didn't want to be associated with that, so I tried quitting. That lasted not very long, because I realized I went up and down periods. There was other reasons behind it, which I tried to explain in a video that I deleted back in January of this year. But I'll just say, for the most part, like the whole roller coastering began when I was like, one of the reasons the roller coastering began was because people in my real life bugging me about it and like making me feel bad, and even though like I just didn't want to be associated with like that whole persona of, you know, the reputation of Minecraft as a game, even though we play it in a different way that people used to play it. We don't play survival, we play it like a battle royale game. And I can actually, if people ask me now what UHC is, I'm just like, oh, it's like a battle royale, and it came out way before Fortnite, H1Z1 battle royale. I mean, Um, yeah, so continuing on, uh, winter 2016, I started doing very well. I hit about 400 subs, I believe, and then I kept going. About February of 2017, like January through February 2017, I was like going back and forth between wanting to quit, not wanting to quit, but then eventually I decided, let's just continue. I hit 500 subs. Made one of my favorite videos that I've ever made on the channel. It's called Legacy. The original title was just 500, but like I wanted to change it for some reason. It's one of the most favorite videos I have made. And then continuing on, like I was gaining more success very rapidly throughout the month, like April. I was uploading almost daily UHC videos, and I was just kind of exploding last year on the channel. Well, in terms of this amount of subs I actually had, I was like around 700 subs, and it was like May, and I was like, I've done everything I can on this game. I'm kind of tired of it. It got stale for me again, and I had hit my goal of 50 UHC highlights, and I was like, that's the end. I took like about a month break. I really thought about things, and then, you know what? I decided, or Mojang announced, hey, there's going to be servers on console, and all this speculation began. I came back, it was like June of 2017, and I was hyped, I was excited, I was like, this game's actually going to go somewhere, only to, come August, find out how disappointed I was, and how the Better Together version of Minecraft is still extremely disappointing. It's broken, it's a shell of its former self, and no one should even bother playing it if you own regular console version or the PC edition. There's just no point. It doesn't function. It hardly functions. It doesn't really work. They don't fix any of it. They don't even address any of the problems with it. So yeah, but at the time of like August, my channel, I was hitting almost 1,000 subs. I was getting lots and lots of views. One of my first videos, like, I didn't have that many videos at the time that were over 1,000 subs. 1,000 views, sorry. I probably had like 10 of them, but my UHC highlights didn't always do that well. It was always the PvP montages that did better, but all of a sudden that shift happened, and my UHC highlights videos kind of took off, and like I was really motivated to keep going, but I was kind of getting sick of the game again because I was let down. So come September, I did a lot of recording and uploaded slowly over the course of the next 4 months. December, I got my PC, which I've been using to program things. I have a game in mind, but that is a long-term goal, and I don't think I'll talk about it anytime in the near future on this channel unless I have some kind of epiphany and go into mad programming state. But yes, I have been working on a video game of my own. Nothing major though, nothing too ambitious, just like it's a slow experiment I've got in the works, and I have been programming it, just barely starting, but I have been writing ideas for a while. But yeah, by December 23rd, I was at 2,000 subs, like without even trying, and in January of this year, I gained 80,000 views on one video, and like over 100,000 views just on the entire channel in general. And I decided that I was sick of it, and I killed my channel. I privated everything. I came back with meme videos, and I came back a while ago, but then I privated everything again because I wasn't sure what I wanted to do, and I was tired of being associated with the whole Minecraft personality, especially now. But I've come to realize that this whole channel and everything I built here isn't something I want to forget. I told myself that I wanted to forget it, and I told a lot of people that I hated every second of it, but that's not entirely true. I was a little frustrated that I didn't have variety in my channel, but my channel growth was exploding, and I cut it off. If I didn't cut off my videos and I had still been uploading decently actively, I'd probably be somewhere in the 4K sub range, 5K sub range maybe, because like I'm not kidding guys, my analytics were going absolutely nuts from like December to January. Like I would be fine, but I was at 2,100 subs exactly, and now I'm almost down to 2,000 again, because people are so mad at me for, you know, not being decisive. But I am going to try again, because this channel I have worked so hard for. I've come from Twitch, now I'm here on YouTube, or I did YouTube, then I went to Twitch, now I'm back on YouTube. I enjoyed YouTube for so long. I met so many amazing people and got so many nice comments, but the most frustrating thing was that my medium was very restricted. I was only really allowed to play one game. Because I wasn't sure how to make other games entertaining and different than everyone else on YouTube. I knew I could make my videos different because, one, I was good. Two, like these are, I'm talking about UHC highlights because like these are my pride and joy. One, I was good, and two, I really liked editing them, and I put a lot of effort into editing them. And people really favored just the voice highlights, where it was just kind of mellow and chilled out, and that's understandable because like they're more entertaining to watch to me now. So that kind of demotivated me a little bit, because editing took me like 10 minutes instead of like 3 hours or 2 hours, depending on the video. It took me like an hour to edit instead of like 3, or like even less than an hour to edit. So yeah, I kind of like got bored of editing, but I want to come back now, and I seriously like just want to enjoy this. This was a part of my life, whether I said I liked it or not. I don't mind being associated with this, because at the end of the day, like, they're just video games, you know? It's like, who cares if I played this? Who cares if I did this? At the end of the day, like, I just got so frustrated over, like, Minecraft Battle Royale, pretty much, and now Fortnite's out, and I know people want to watch that, so I'm gonna try to do both, and I'm just gonna try to make videos entertaining, because I do enjoy YouTube. I don't have enough time. I don't have as much time as I did last year. But I am going to try, and especially with the return of the Ultra Network, I might have a reason to play Minecraft again. It's going to be a while before anything too crazy happens. But you know what? If I can find enjoyment in the game, that'll be great. If not, like, I'm still going to play Fortnite, and I don't know, maybe. I'm not a big fan of video games really anymore, but you know what? I really liked doing YouTube, so I hope you guys can understand this, and thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time, because there will be a next time. All of these videos that you see on the channel are going to stay up, unless something crazy happens and I need to address that something. I promise.